morning. It is Monday today and I thought I'd start a weekly vlog. It's currently 10:15. It's really strange looking at the clocks and them all being right. I got up at about 6:30 with Rupert and he's had a nap, a bottle, we've had some breakfast, he's had bananas, apricots and baby rice. It's a puree mixed together. And then he had a little bit of crumpet. Tommy this morning with his crumpet, he got it in his mouth and then he was like chewing it and swallowing it, which with the crumpet he's not done before. He's just kind of like sucked the butter and then spat it out. So that was a bit of an advance. And then I've got in the oven some muffins because I made a banana bread at the weekend and I still had a couple of bananas that were a bit brown, to be honest. So they look really good. It's a really easy recipe. I'll link it down below if any of you are after one. Loads of them were American ones, which a lot of the ingredients is different to what we have, and then a lot of them use like wholemeal flour or coconut oil and stuff like that. And although obviously that's good to make for him, I just wanted one that was relatively normal with stuff that we've got in the cupboards already, because I know that if I go and buy a whole packet of wholemeal flour or a whole tub of coconut oil, which we don't use on the daily, it's just going to go to waste, so there's no point. We've just had an exciting order delivery from John Lewis. We decided to upgrade Rupert to the bigger sleepyhead. It was not an easy decision because obviously they're quite expensive, but he's absolutely loved the smaller one, and he doesn't sleep great for like the second half of the night. Well, he does, but in my arms, which isn't ideal. But at the end of April we're going to move him into his own room, and I just feel like we tried for a few nights, about a week, without the sleepyhead, and he was just so restless. We were going up like every half an hour to settle him again, and we really noticed a difference. So I just think for like travel, or if he stays at anybody else's house, things like that, this is going to make life a lot easier. So we took the plunge and ordered the bigger one. It's ginormous. I bought him something for the bath as well that hasn't arrived yet, and then I've bought him some more sleep suits because I've mentioned this on Instagram, but he was going through such a growth spurt, and I know that he'll obviously continue to grow, and I've been buying for the size bigger, but we've got to 9 to 12, and some of like the Zara stuff he needs 12 to 18 months, but I mean, since I've stopped tumble drying a lot of his stuff, I found that it's fit him a lot better. So I bought some of these sleep suits from John Lewis because now that he's started food, they get stained so easily, and he had like 3 white ones. Bottle time. So yeah, so we had 3 white ones that needed throwing away because they were covered in orange stuff and I couldn't get them out, and the amount of stain remover I was using, I was just like, I might as well buy him new ones. So I had my eye on these from John Lewis for ages, and they've just got little dinosaurs on, and I really like these. So you get 3 for £16, but I find the John Lewis ones are some of the best ones because they're a really, really good size. So he'll probably still be in these when he's moved up into like the bigger size in neck sleep suits and stuff like that, so because they're a really good length and a really nice width, so and they're really soft as well, so I liked those. Hello, hi happy boy, hiya, hiya. Tommy's just been up and got him dressed, and he's wearing this top from Next which has a little tiny dinosaur on it. I love him in this colour, I just think it really suits him. Yes I do. You love this elephant, don't you? This is I feel like it's a Lamaze, or is it a Skip Hop toy? Let's see if I can find out for you. Yeah, Skip Hop. When I first bought him this, he just wasn't bothered at all, and I was like, you're a baby, why aren't you playing with this toy? But give them time, because now he absolutely loves it, and at first he just kind of like chewed on it, but now he really interacts with like everything on it. He loves that little teething leaf, but then he plays all these little stringy bits and stuff and the hooks, and it's something that he can keep hold of as well. A lot of things fall out of his hands. These leggings are from Zara, and he's kind of wearing them as hipsters. Let's just pull these up, shall we? Let's just pull them up, shall we? I'm home from PT and I'm just going to give Rupert one of these banana wafers. He really, really likes them. Tommy hasn't seen him have one yet. Silly Billy! Silly Billy! What are you doing in there? Silly Billy! 2. I am having a Cajun chicken wrap with a little bit of Weight Watchers cheese. I've just been to the gym, I've just got home, as I said. Excuse Hey Dougie on in the background, I feel like that's something that we're going to have to get used to. But yeah, I had a PT session this afternoon. I didn't film because it's quite a new thing and I'm not doing it with Tommy, I'm doing it with an amazing PT that works at the gym, obviously. And yeah, it's quite new. I've only been going a couple of weeks, so I'm still getting into the swing of thing at the moment. It's ridiculous, like everything cracks. Not much works, to be honest. So this one has had an extra little sleep this afternoon because he missed, normally at lunchtime he sleeps from like say 12 till 1:30, minimum an hour and a half, but today he only got an hour because the door kept people kept knocking on the door, didn't they, with parcels. So he's just, normally I don't let him sleep past 5, and he fell asleep at 4:45, but I let him have till 5:30 because he was so snoozy. He actually woke up at 4:45 for a bottle, had a little bit of milk, screaming, then fell asleep on the bottle. So we're just gonna have some sweet potato, beetroot, apple and pear for our tea tonight. So this is the bath seat that I was talking about before that I ordered in from John Lewis. It was £11.99, and I just think he's outgrown the flat bath seat, which I don't have in here to show you. I can't remember if I've sold it or not. But basically he sits in this, and he's like, he's got strong enough control now where he can sit up himself aided, so like he'll lean against this, and obviously this support, he can't do it unaided yet, but obviously he can play with this. But then we've got loads of bath toys for him that he's capable of holding, but when he's led down obviously he can't because he just drops them on his face. So I thought this was quite nice, and it was £11, so if it doesn't last long or it's not the right thing, then I don't feel like we've wasted a load of money, and it's like stuck rigid to the bottom of the bath as well. So I just thought it was something nice to try, and he might enjoy his bath a little bit more, that he can just sit up and play for a little while. I have all of Rupert's washing to put away, all of my washing to put away in this room. It is chaos. Last night I obviously decided that once I'd taken Rupert out of his bed, I was going to put the cushions in his bed. There's just stuff everywhere. There's one random boot just led there, bra, and then this is the state of my dressing table. And I don't even really ever wear makeup, so you know. I am gonna whiz around this room now and give it a quick tidy. Okay, it's still a bit chaotic, but I've organised it slightly. I'm gonna take these two products out. They're the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define and the Stick Foundation. I know it worked really well for a lot of people, but it just broke up really quickly on me, and my makeup just looks shocking after like an hour. So good morning. Now, I know I look a state, but on Tuesday mornings, which is today, I go to boxing class. Little wee pitch just about to have some pear and apple. We're rushing this morning, so, and he drank all his milk. Usually if he doesn't drink all his milk, then I give him porridge, but we're having some pear and apples for breakfast. Oh, and I've just spilled it all over me. Oh dear. Yes, I go to a boxing class on Tuesday mornings, if I can, if there's someone that can look after Rupert. Luckily it's Tom's mum's day off on a Tuesday, so for the past couple of weeks she's been looking after him for me. But he didn't wake up till 20 to 8 today. Nice. But you had a good sleep, didn't you? So I've been running around like a headless chicken because it means I had about an hour and 10 minutes, or have an hour and 10 minutes before we have to leave the house basically. So he's just having some breakfast. I've had to feed the dogs. I've just stuck my hair on top of my head, as you can tell. Very fetching. And I'm going to go and drop him off. Usually Tom's mum comes here, but she's got a man coming around about some insulation, so he's got to go there this morning. So I need to get him dressed and and then I'll head to the gym. I absolutely love the boxing class. I was a bit nervous the first time I went and didn't have the best first experience, only because I didn't know anyone really. But the actual class is amazing. It's actually run by the girl that's PTing me, so it's really nice. So you do like all kinds of boxing, and then you do some like running around and some different cardio in between. So, and there's a bit of an ab workout at the end. He's like, yummy. I feel like I'm really, really far away from the camera. Good boy. So yeah, so busy morning. The one morning that I could have done with him waking up sooner. And he sleeps in. He sleeps in. Yes, he did. But he woke up in such a gorgeous mood. Like, he opens his eyes, and when I open my eyes, he just gives me the biggest grin. It's just so cute, because for half the night he's still in with me. Although last night it's usually about 3:30 that he comes in with me. The night before it was 1:30. Last night it was 5:30. So I definitely think his sleep is improving. Or at the moment he's going through a good patch anyway, shall we say. I don't expect it to last forever. I'm running around like a headless chicken, but I just wanted to show you the stuff everywhere, his outfit today. This cardigan is from Zara and it's so cute. It's got little acorns on it, and then on this corner it's got a little squirrel. These leggings are from Boots and they're in the sale at the moment, and he's also got a pair of dungarees. These are come in a 2-pack, but he's also got the dungarees. This bodysuit is a H&M one, and then these socks are H&M as well. They're like they come in a pack of really nice dusky colours. I just think you look beautiful. It's nice to not see you in grey or blue. It's nice to see you in the nude clothes. It is. It is. We better put a bib on though before you throw a pull over yourself, and I have to change it before we leave the house. So today's been one of those days where I started vlogging and then didn't carry on vlogging. I wasn't expecting to spend the day with Tom's mum. We had a really lovely day though. When she has him in the morning at boxing, she has the day off. So I don't want her to feel like she has to spend the whole of her day off with us too. So she was like, what are you doing today? I was like, what are you doing today? I bought quite a few random different bits and pieces. Some birthday presents. I did actually have a reason to go into town today. I got my dad some Muscle Soak for his birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow, and also some red swim shorts from Next, which I need to fill them so they're a bit neater. And then, yeah, to be honest, I didn't actually buy anything of any kind of substance. I'm putting one of my sisters is moving into a new flat in Manchester, so I'm putting like a little moving in present together. And I saw this, and she absolutely loves Friends. It was like £2 in Primark, and I thought she'd use them for work, so I got her those. And then I also bought her one of these Madagascar vanilla reed diffusers from Primark. If you like vanilla scents, these are amazing. The scent payoff is crazy. To say they're from Primark, I really, really like those. I also bought myself this hair scrunchie tie thing. I bought some the other day and I really, really like them. And I'm growing my hair longer again, so I'm hoping that in the summer I can wear this and it'll just look nice, maybe with like a white dress or something. And then from Marks and Spencer's, everything's gone topsy-turvy, and I kind of need them not to be topsy-turvy. Oh golly, okay, they're all right. So it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, so I got some of these just to take round. Tom's mum actually bought Rupert these for the summer. So this is a t-shirt. This is 18 to 24 months. But I like his t-shirts to be oversized, and he's a big boy, and I feel like he might need this size. There wasn't that much difference in it. I don't know why I'm justifying it, but it's just a hippo riding a bike, and I thought it was really cute. And then she also bought him these leggings, which are 12 to 18 months, which he'll probably get in now. I'll just have to turn them up. They're so soft, in like a navy blue, a red, and obviously these will go nice together if he's still in these by the summertime. And these pale blue leggings, because I've always had him in long sleeve stuff. I just can't picture him in short sleeves things. Is that a thing? Good morning. It's Friday today. I feel as crazy as I look, as always. We are off to Ikea today. It's the first time Nick will have ever been. So I'm going to try and vlog. We're meeting my sister there. What's that face for? Hey? What's that face for? Hey, Tinks. Hey, Tinksy Poop. Snacks for the road, changing bag packed, baby a bit grumpy but has had quite a good nap, 45 minutes he lasted up there. and we're gonna get going. We survived. We're home, safe. I am starving. I set off at like 1:30, so it's 3 o'clock now. Must have been nearly 2 o'clock I set off. So I'm just gonna pop in one of these cinnamon and raisin bagels for my lunch. I'm going to the cinema tonight to see Dumbo. So I think I'm gonna have some food when I get back. So it's quite good that I'm having this quite late. And I might even have a packet of Snack Jacks because I'm really enjoying those at the moment. My favourite ones are, the only ones I like actually, are the salt and vinegar ones. We survived. It was fine. I got some really good things. I think I want to film an Ikea haul because it's been quite a while and I did get some things that I am actually quite happy with. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I went for like a few things and ended up spending £200. So that was great. But in my defence, I've not been to Ikea in a while. So I've got an hour now. Tommy's actually upstairs in bed. He came home from work. He was in at 5:30 this morning. He came home about 1:30, so he's in bed having like a little nap. And then I'm gonna wake him up at 4 so that he can take over from me, and I'm gonna try and get a little bit of editing done in like the hour that I've got before we go to cinema. We're going to see the 5:15 showing because I just said to Lottie, I really don't want to be out really late. Playing in there at the moment. He didn't really sleep in Ikea. He slept on the way there this morning. He had that, he self-settled to sleep and he had maybe about 50 minutes. And then he had like another half an hour in the car, I would say. And then he's just had an hour in the car now. So he went like 4 hours between a nap and he's normally 2. So there's a bit in the danger zone there, but we'll see what he's like tonight. I'm not really sure how it's going to go down. So he's just woken up at like 10 to 3. So I'm thinking if he has a sleep at like 4:30 for maybe like half an hour, might be all right. I don't know, it's just so hard. Sometimes I honestly feel like there should have been like a uni course in children, babies and nap gaps and naps and stuff. Can't see if I'm burning my bagel. Perfect. I really like these bagel thins. You don't really feel like you're having too much of a treat because they're like half the size and half the calories of a normal bagel. And I find normal bagels really hard to eat. They're so, I don't know, they're so dense. I get bored of it halfway through. So we're just gonna have a little bit of a snack, and I might put Hey Ducky on and have a chill. He was so good in Ikea, honestly. Even when he was getting tired, he's just so good. He's honestly, I feel so lucky that I've got such a happy, like content little baby. Like he's just, I know it could all change, but for the moment and for the past almost 6 months, in 9 days I will have a 6-month-old, which is just crazy to me. So right, the dogs are crying now to be let in. I'll butter me bagel, and I'll take you with me to the cinema tonight, just, you know, so I can show me walking in, show you my tickets and prove that I've been. And then tomorrow we've got quite a nice little day planned, and then I'm probably going to finish this vlog there. So I will see you in a little bit. Look how tasty it looks. Delicious. I'm back from the cinema and all I want to do is go upstairs and wake him up and give him a cuddle, honestly. If you've seen that film, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was so... It was sad. Oh, light and adjusting. It was so sad. But it was really good. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. But take tissues with you. Good morning. It's been one of those mornings where we've got up and rushed around like headless chickens. It's Saturday today, and Saturday's always quite a tricky day for us anyway because we have swimming right at the end, so we really have to manipulate Rupert's naps and like get him to sleep beforehand and make sure that he's awake enough for swimming but not sleepy enough but not awake enough for bedtime. It's one of those days. But today we're going for brunch at a little cafe on the prom near where we live, kind of for like a belated Mother's Day celebration for Tom's grandma, really, because we didn't get to see her last week because Tom's mum wasn't very well. So I've just popped on a black roll neck. I'm having one of those days where I just feel like I've got no clothes, nothing that fits me, nothing that looks nice, so I'm in all black basically. This black roll neck is from Primark ages ago, and then those my black Dahlia jeans that I always wear, and then I've put on my red high tops, which I don't actually think I've ever worn before, just so that I don't look so morbid. I've got our coats and everything ready to go, and Tommy's shoes are there. Mine are just there because they're lying around. And then this one, I'm kind of matching Rupert's feet, aren't I? Hiya, hiya. These dungarees were from Baby Maury. They were a present from one of our really good friends, and they are so soft and cozy. It's such an expensive brand, but you can tell why, because they're such good quality. And then he's got these little socks on, which are from the White Company in the sale. They should have been like £8 for 3 pairs, and I got them for £4 just after Christmas for 3 pairs. And then this is his Jellycat monkey comforter, which he's obsessed with. And this cardigan is one of those pixie cardigans from Next that he's had loads of, but he's not worn this navy blue one before. I went through his wardrobe and found like all these 9 to 12 and 12 to 18 months hoodies and jackets and stuff, thinking that I was putting them in there for autumn next year, but you're in them now. So I've had to pull them all out, haven't I? And then he's wearing a blue, can I show them your top? Can I? A blue and white stripy bodysuit from H&M. It's not often he's all in white, all in blue, sorry. I know he's in grey as well, but I don't really often dress him in that much blue. Do I? Hey, we look cute today. And then this bib is already so dribbled on. So I need to get my coat on, get our stuff ready, and the plan is that we are going to drive. My mum lives like halfway there, so we're going to drive to her house and park outside, and then walk the rest of the way so he can sleep in the pram before we get there, because he's going to be due a little sleep. Here you are. Last night he decided that 5:30 was the time that he wanted to wake up, so that wasn't great. I tried to get him back to sleep as best I could on my own, and had to recruit Tommy in the end. It took a little bit of milk. The dogs are barking at the pigeons eating my bird food. Not 4 pigeons, is it, Tinksy? No. You coming inside? Come on, we gotta go now. Oh, crikey. Tinks. And she's just gone even further away from me. Yeah, so it was probably about 7 o'clock by the time he went back to sleep. It was ridiculous. A little bit of milk and stuff, and really I could have got up with him at 5:30, but because I didn't, we all ended up staying in bed till like 20 to 9, which it's the weekend. I kind of was happy about that, to be honest. So we're heading out. It's glorious out there and I'm dressed in all black. It's cold, but the sun's shining, which is nice. And yeah, go for a coffee, go see the sea, go for a little walk. have had such a big day today. Such a big day. You've had such a big day. Such a big day. Such a big day. Such a big day. You mucky puppy. You are. You're such a big day. Such a big day. He's just had this sweet potatoes, pumpkins, apples and blueberries. He is obsessed with it, and he's just kind of making his way through a banana and blueberry muffin that I made for him. He's like, yumsies. Yeah. Such a big day. He jumped in at swimming. Obviously Tommy holds him, but they jump in off the side and he like dips in under the water. And you sang horsey horsey, didn't you? It was honestly the cutest lesson ever. And he just loves it, and it was really nice because he was the only one there today, so we had a bit of a one-on-one lesson, didn't you? Tommy's just been packing all this stuff because he's going to Manchester tonight because he's running the marathon in the morning because he's a crazy person. Yep. More normally, this baby has just taken his first sip from this cup. I've been trying him with this one for a while. Obviously it's the first one he's tried without a teat, and tonight he's actually managed it himself. He gets really excited about it. The one with a teat he was getting a bit obsessed with, and like if we tried to take it off him he would just cry. But this one, it's one of the 360 ones where he can get it from any side as long as he holds it at the right side of his mouth. When we came home before, I got changed into like a hoodie and leggings and took all my makeup off because it's so hot swimming. He scratched me there and under my eye as well when we've been in bed. Really painful. The house is a mess again. I don't know how it ends up like this. I feel like if I've got a day where I'm at home quite a lot, obviously I keep on top of it. But if there's a day where we are out really early, we just don't get time to like clear up after ourselves, and we just leave like a trail of destruction. So I've got quite a bit to do now, but Tommy's taking him up for his bath. His train is in like an hour. So he's bathing him, and then I'll probably have to feed him, pop him to bed. So while Tommy's up there with him, I'm gonna crack on and get some stuff done. And I'm really hoping to edit tonight. In the first time on my own in the house overnight with Rupert on my own. Obviously I've just said that. So I'm doing, yeah, I do the nights anyway, to be honest, but it just feels weird because I've not got Tommy to call on if I need him, which I often do. So anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you here because I'm just gonna crack on with some jobs, get the baby to bed, and then sit on the sofa and try and edit for you. Have you seen over my shoulder how much stuff there is to move? Crikey. You've all had a lovely week, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.